This year is our 9th annual Global 2000 ranking, where we rank the biggest public companies in the world, and it's based on a composite score across 4 metrics. That'll be sales, assets, profits, and market value. Each of them are equally weighted. This year we saw growth in all 4 metrics on an aggregate basis, except for market value. Actually, market value was down slightly for all 2,000 companies. This year our list has 66 countries represented, and that's up from 62 from a year ago. We take a look at the list on a regional basis, and we break them into 4 regions, which would be the United States, the Asia Pacific, Europe, the Middle East and Africa, and the Americas, encompassing Brazil and Canada. As years passed, we've seen the United States have a declining presence on the list. Although the country has the biggest presence as a region, it is declining, and the region that is making up the difference is the Asia Pacific region. The country with the biggest growth in presence is China over the past few years. The United States has 524 companies this year. On the other end, the Asia Pacific has 733 companies on the list this year. And the reason for the growing presence of the Asia Pacific is the growth. Double-digit growth in sales, profits, and assets over the past year. When we look at the individual companies on the Global 2000 that have made the most movement this year, one of the big jumps is BP, which is now ranked among the top 25 biggest companies on the list, which is at number 11 this year, up from 390 last year. The big reason being in 2011, it posted a turnaround of $29 billion in profits. A big comeback from a few years ago when it had the oil spill, which resulted in a loss of $3 billion last year in overall profits. The top of the list is filled with mostly oil and gas companies and banks, just purely because of the size of their profits and assets. We do see a tech company that's up at the top, ranked 22 this year, up from 47 last year, and it's no surprise that it's Apple. Apple became the world's most valuable company mid-year last year, surpassing Exxon-Mobil for the first time. It just recently broke a record for stock price. Speculation from analysts say that the company could, in years coming up, hit $1 trillion in market cap. Right now on our list, it sits roughly at $500 million in market cap, leading all companies. Speaking of Exxon-Mobil, they are the #1 company on the list. They are ending a 1-year reign of JPMorgan Chase last year. They are the most profitable on the list, second in market value, and among the top 5 in sales.